So we use first conditional to talk about real and possible situations. If you want to talk about something imaginary and impossible, you would use a second conditional, okay? We will look at that another day. I think next week, it will be Monday. If I've got the time, of course, we will look at that. But for now, we're looking at real possible situations. So we use first conditional. So I say, for example, if it rains this afternoon, I will stay home. So the structure is super simple, okay? Literally, we use present simple. So I have if, subject, it, because we're just talking about, in general, the weather. If it rains, then we use the present simple verb. So make sure you don't say, if it rain, we need to conjugate. If it rains, okay, then a blah, 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 this afternoon, comma. I, subject, will. Now, will does not change, okay? I will, you will, he, she, it will, they will, we will. There is no change in the conjugation. Then we have stay, which is the base verb. And then home, which is a blah, blah, blah. Now, some people don't quite know what a base verb is, and it can be confusing because some teachers will say to use the infinitive here. Okay? The problem is that if you use the infinitive, it will be, I will to stay home. And this is incorrect when you use the infinitive, like some teachers like to describe this as. You know, I'm not dishing hate out to the teachers who describe this as the infinitive, but it's best to not use the term infinitive because it can be confusing for students, as many of you know in the comments. So, super simple, present simple, and will. That's all we're looking at. So just to describe the difference between infinitive and the base verb, infinitive is basically with to. So if you're using the to eat. If you're using the base verb, there is no to, but you don't conjugate. So you don't say he eats, for example. You don't change it to eats. You don't conjugate. You keep it the same, like here, stay. So even if it's he will stay, I don't say he will stays. Okay, nothing changes. You can also change the order of the sentence. So instead of saying, if it rains, I will stay home, so using the if and the will, you can change the order of the sentence around. And you can say, I will stay home if it rains this afternoon. By changing the order, you remove the comma, okay? So I don't say, if I stay home, comma, I will stay home, sorry, comma, if it rains this afternoon. I don't need that comma. I remove it. And by changing the sentence round, I'm moving the emphasis of the sentence. I'm moving the stress, the part that I want to stress. Here I'm stressing, I will stay home. This goes first. While the first part here, I'm stressing the if it rains, because that goes first. You can also change will to can, shall, which is usually for questions, or may. For example, if I'm free this afternoon, I can go shopping. Okay, need a comma there. If I'm free this afternoon, I can, like I have the possibility to go shopping, or I may go shopping. Okay, I may go, maybe, yeah, I'm not sure. I have the possibility. Okay, so it's also another option for you. So before we practice together in the comments, let's have a look. Let's see. People just saying hello. So hello, welcome. The first conditional will be useful for the live later. It will. Good. So I have a live on Instagram later this afternoon with another English teacher. Let's see. Or second conditional. Yes, exactly as you say. We can use second conditional there. So someone said, if I miss a bus, you would say, if I miss the bus. If I miss the bus, I'll take the train to catch the class with Emma. Very good. Perfect. So yes, as Ayub says, if with the present simple, that's it. And then you use will in the second part. So let's have a practice. In the comments, I'd like you to answer this question, and I'd like you to answer it in full. So we've got, what will you do this Christmas? Let me give you an example in case you're still not sure how to structure this. What will you do this Christmas? This Christmas, with a capital C, okay? This Christmas, I will visit my family. Okay? So I don't want you to just say, I will visit my family. I'd like you to use it in full as well. This Christmas, I will visit my family. What will you do this Christmas? Can you tell me in the comments, what will you do? Any idea? So Minato has written, if it is sunny in Britain, you will see everyone outside their houses. Yeah, exactly. Unless it gets too hot, then you probably won't. I mean, us English can't really cope with too much sun or too much heat. Let's see. People are thinking. So I can give another example while we wait. So this Christmas I will visit my family. Or this Christmas, this Christmas what will I do this Christmas? No idea. This Christmas I will spend the day with my husband. Okay, I don't have a husband as an example. But this Christmas I will spend the day with my husband. Yeah? I never pass the day. Never pass the day with my husband. You spend the day, you spend time. Okay? What do we have? Let's see. If I don't work, I will stay with my family. Very good. Yeah, if I don't work, I will stay with my family. That's a good one. How about the second question? If you stay home this evening instead of going out, what will you do? If you stay home this evening instead of going out, what will you do? For example, an answer in full. If I stay, not stayed, we're going into second conditional there. If I stay home this evening instead of going out, I will, let's see. If I stay home this evening, I will, I don't know, watch a film, okay? Or TV series, whatever. Something like that. Something exciting. Someone said, this Christmas I will buy a car if I get the lottery. I would say if I win the lottery. Now, I don't mean to be a bit pessimistic, but winning the lottery is quite a difficult thing to do. And there's not a high chance, there's not a high probability of you winning, I'm sorry. But we would probably use second conditional for that because you're talking about something hypothetical, something less possible, less likely. Okay? Here with first conditional, we're talking about things that are very possible. Okay? There's a very high chance of them happening. If I say, if I win the lottery, that sounds extremely optimistic. Maybe that's what you're going for. But if I say, if I won the lottery, and I start with second conditional, I'm sounding a little bit more hypothetical, a little bit not necessarily pessimistic, but realistic, you could say, because there's a smaller chance of me winning. Let's see, this Christmas I will dance and I will eat a lot. Very good, Anna. Now this is good. I'm glad you've written this sentence, Anna, because you've put this Christmas I will dance and I will eat a lot. It's not necessary to repeat the I will, okay? Because you've already got the I will dance, so you just continue, because we know the subject already. I will dance and eat a lot. This sounds more natural. If I stay home this evening, I will cook for family, for my family, okay? If I stay home this evening, I'll cook for my family. If I stay home this evening, instead of going out, I will binge on Netflix. Yeah, so if you're not sure what binging is, it's basically when you consume something in a large quantity in a short amount of time. So you can binge on alcohol, okay? When you drink a lot of alcohol in a short amount of time. You can binge on Netflix. When you watch Netflix for a long, you watch a lot, let me get that right. You can watch a lot of TV series in a short amount of time instead of just watching one and one and one, you know, leaving a space. No, you watch one after the other. If I stay home this evening, I will study English vocabulary. Fantastic. Yeah. Be careful with English. Make sure the E is always capitalized. And when you use I, as in I will, always capitalize the E. It's one mistake I see a lot, is a problem with capitalization. Capitalize the E in English and capitalize the I, as in I will. I will stay at home and I will watch a movie. Fantastic. Capitalize the I's. If I stay home this evening, instead of going out, I will watching. I will. Base verb. By using watching, you're using the present participle. I am watching now. Okay? I am watching this live. It's happening in this moment. We use the base. I will watch your lesson videos. Fantastic. If I stay home this evening, I will do my homework of English. Hee. I have a lot. And I wouldn't say I will do my homework of English, but more I will do my English homework. This sounds more natural. Let's see. That's mean for hypothetical ideas. We'll have to use second conditional. I think you mean that means instead of that's mean. If you say that's mean, you're using mean as an adjective. And if someone is mean, it means one of two things. Either they're very tight with money, they don't want to spend their money, or that they're horrible. He's a mean man, okay? He's a horrible man. He's not very nice. So yeah, it means it's a hypothetical idea with second conditional. First conditional, realistic situations. Let's see. If I stay home this evening, instead of going out, I will watch Emma's live lessons. Perfect sentence. If I stay home this evening, I will sing some songs. Again, perfect sentence. If we stay home this evening, we will have fun together. Hello. If I stay home this evening, I'll invite Emma for dinner. Thank you. What will you cook me? Good. Yes, that means now. Fantastic. So good. We've practiced these. Everyone's had a little time to practice in the comments, which is fantastic. And I've given you some feedback. So I'm going to end the live there before it gets too long and too boring. I will save this document as always and put it in the description for you so you can download it if you need it. Any questions, feel free to tell me later in the comments. I'll be there. If you're watching the replay, please feel free to answer these questions in the replay, in the comments, I mean, of the replay, and I will get back to you with some feedback. Have a wonderful day. I will see you later. We have another YouTube live and an Instagram live, so I will see you there. Bye bye, guys.